9202.
A new study of 34 countries shows that the U.S. ranks near the bottom when it comes to public acceptance of the theory of evolution. Only Turkey ranked lower than America on the public accepting evolution as the way the Earth was created.
So one thing we know for a fact, Turkey is dumber than us, which I'm proud to say. Well, Earl, you don't believe in evolution, right?
But there's parts of it that I just can't grasp.
What part can't you grasp?
No, I just have this insane notion that, at one point humans and dinosaurs coexisted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just, I'll be the first. Yeah, I'll be the first to admit, for some reason, I can't get that out of my mind.
Did you think Jesus had a pet dinosaur?
No, of course not.
What do you mean, of course not?
No, it's just, I don't know. It's just this idea that somehow we coexisted at one point, which I just don't have. I'll be the first to admit it's crazy, but I can't get that out of my head for some reason.
Just a confusing thing for you.
Yes.
You think this is why black people couldn't come up with the wheel?
Black people did come up with the wheel.
They did not.
Africa's the cradle of civilization.
The cradle of civilization, except for, you ever see any wagons back there?
Hello? I don't see any wagons there now.
Thank you. They still show up in Africa right now with fucking 4 white walls and the place will go crazy. Earl, not to be prejudiced, that's why you fuckers are so nuts about rims. You can't get over it. It's all still new and shiny to you. So this of civilization. What civilization are you talking about? Egypt?
Well, they said going back to the evolution thing, they said the oldest bones were found in Africa.
The oldest bones don't mean civilization, my friend. The oldest bones might have been fucking chewed on by another human. This is the way I'm looking at it. Where was the first civilization, the first big civilization to you? Where in Africa?
I would say Egypt and Israel.
Now, let me ask you right now. You go over those Egyptians and say, are you black people? Are they?
No, not really. Well, in color, yes, but in theory,
what are they?
They're Egyptians.
They're Arabs, right?
They're Arabs. They're considered Arabs.
What's your name?
Thank you.
But they're black in color.
Are they?
Black in color.
All right, what would they fill out if they were doing a thing right now? Like if there was a census?
Arab.
Thank you. Matter of fact, they would probably be arrested if they called themselves. If an Egyptian called himself an African American, the cops would show up and throw a fucking net over him, drag him out of there.
I didn't know they could do that.
Joe, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy? Go ahead, Joe.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, so should we just start calling Earl a black Egyptian?
Because he walks like an Egyptian, he's real big into that song. He thinks he is one.
Still?
But he hit the cradle of civilization by the first bones. That's like saying the dinosaurs are now civilized.
Yeah, there was no dino highways. I wish.
I'm just saying that the oldest bones were discovered in Africa.
I have no problem with that.
No, I mean, as far as...
That's not the oldest civilization, though. That's not civilization. If you're running around bones, scratching at each other, scratching at the dirt and biting each other, I'm not saying you're civilized.
Those leg bones are there because they never bothered to invent a wheel.
Civilization is cities, politics, art, philosophy. This makes somebody civilized.
Yeah, no,
I'm not fucking plating your lip and beating on a goddamn drum, Earl. Come on. Meet me halfway. Earliest people, yes, I'm going to give you that. You got it.
Well, that's what I meant.
Why don't you say this? We were the first uncivilized people.
I guess if you're not civilized, you are uncivilized, yes.
All right, there you go. We've compromised, Fez.
So,
2 friends have found a meeting ground.
So they found signs of an uncivilization.
Right. Early uncivilization. Here's Pat. Pat, you're on Ron and Fez. How are you, buddy?
Good. How you guys doing today?
Yeah.
I hate to burst Earl's bubble, but we never really used pterodactyls as record players because humans and dinosaurs did not coexist at the same time. Dinosaurs were extinct long before humans came around.
Millions and millions and millions of years. Although, Earl, you only see the Earth is, 6,000 years old?
Well, not 6,000, no.
How old do you say it?
Um,
2,000 back to Jesus.
no, yeah, 2,000.
And then how far back to Adam and Eve?
Actually, you're right. I'm sorry. That's 6,000.
So that's how old you believe the Earth is?
Well, again, as far as the existence of humans, yes.
We've done a lot in this last third.
Now, what do you mean as far back to the... All right, so human beings are only 6,000 years old. So when they find these bones that you brag about in Africa that are hundreds of thousands of years old, right?
Yes.
They're bullshit. What you just bragged about a moment before, about being the first civilized people, now you're taking that off the table.
Well, yeah.
Thinking is scary, isn't it, Earl?
It's very, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's really great to yell along with the preacher, and you feel like you're part of something, but when you really want to think about it, you'd rather not?
Yes.
Yes, what? What's he saying, Fez?
He's saying yes, he just wants to accept the preacher's word for it and do no thinking on his own.
Is that right, Earl?
No, I said sometimes I'd rather not think about it extensively. That's what I meant.
I think it's one of the reasons why you got to think of this problem you have with thinking is why you've been 17 years in the business and you have this job.
But I like working with you. I love working with you guys. Love it.
You have to start to evolve, Earl.
Chris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
I just had a question for Earl. If he didn't believe in the dinosaurs and cavemen coexisting and shit, then how the hell we find all these bones and stuff? If he goes by what the Bible says and God created Earth in 7 days and then Adam and Eve.
Earl does not like to think. He explained that to us a little while ago. All right, someone sent us this. New dating techniques indicate that the fossils are 195,000 years old. These are these fossils in Ethiopia that you were bragging about, Earl. 195,000 years old.
Well, where did they come up with the extra 189,000 years?
So you don't believe in that, though, right, Earl?
Well, given that fact, yes, I would believe that.
You would believe. Now you've flipped?
Yes, I mean, I will look up more data on it, but yes, if I...
Data where? In the Bible?
No, just I guess like archaeology materials and stuff like that.
You're going to look up archaeology. You refuse to work in the Natural History Museum. You fucking refuse to.
No, but that's what I meant as a whole.
Now he says he's going to find himself like it's fucking Raiders of the Lost Ark. Looking this shit up.
No, I'll go on the net. I'll look it up. That's all.
What is it that you're looking up, bro?
You know, just like how old these bones are, how far back they go.
You just heard.
No, I mean...
What information are you looking for, Earl?
Like, what are the... I'm going to recheck the oldest human remains are. How old they are.
195,000 years old.
No, because I think you said fossils. I didn't...
That would be the remains of the humans.
No, again, I'm thinking rocks and stuff like that, but that's me.
These are bones we're talking about.
Oh, okay, fine.
Bones can fossilize.
Yes.
Go back to the Bible and recount the begats. Maybe you counted wrong. Maybe you were 189,000 off on those.
Brian, you're on Manifest.
Hey, I just had two things to say. First of all, the way they got this 6,000 years old thing is because of the parts of the Bible where they go like Adam begat Cain, who begat Enoch, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
They go all the way up to Jesus. They figure out how old all those people were, and that's how old the Earth is.
Right.
So that's awfully scientific, I thought.
And how you came up with the 6,000 years?
I'm sorry?
Yes, me too. But whatever you believe, that's your own thing. If it gets you through the night, I got no problem with it. When you go around saying scientists are all liars or the world is only 6,000 years old, now you're taking your belief system into fucking crazy talk. And you're going to, like when anybody does crazy talk, you're going to get fucking slapped down for it sometimes. But Earl's going to start researching this.
Yes, I want to get more facts.
Monday, Fez, we're going to come up with Earl's science fact, and you're going to give us something that you learned over the weekend. Does that seem fair?
No, that's very fair.
Okay. So Monday, I want you to tell us how old the Earth is. Today it was 6,000 years old. Or man was 6,000 years old. And then Monday, on your own, Fez and I won't try to steer you in any direction. You come back and tell us how old the Earth is.
Yeah, right now, man is 6,000 years old. The Earth itself, 6,000 in a week. Because it took a week leading up to man while the Earth was being created.
Is that where you are in this, Earl?
Well, and from a biblical sense, yes.
I don't think you've even read that Bible you talk about.
But I mix and match in spots.
Mix and match. Like your clothes. Aaron, you're on Run of Fez.
Yeah, I got a comment. I can't remember when they found it, but it was found in Washington or Oregon. It was called Kennewick Man, and he was frozen whole during the last ice age. And I can't remember if he's like 10,000 years old.
Earl, you going to look into him?
Intact. What's that?
Earl, you going to check him out over the weekend?
Yeah, we'll definitely check that out.
It's called Kennewick Man.
Earl, here's what Earl thinks he's doing, Fez. Saying whatever it takes to get out of this today.
I'm trying to be I'm trying to have an open mind about all of this. I really am.
On Monday, there'll be more research to do.
Monday, I want you to do a report. I want a 2-page report, and Fez and I will sit here and listen.
Check out this 10,000-year-old Ice Age man, because according to these theories, he would have been having to float in space for 4,000 years until the Earth got here for him.
And then after that, Earl, check out the 40-year-old virgin, because you're going to laugh and have a good time. And you know what? You should have some fun over the weekend now. All right, we need to break here. It's a crazy day today. Earl wants nothing to do with this show. Have you noticed how little energy he's put back in to give? Just doing one of these. Trying to find out, buddy. We'll do it.
He's waiting for that 5 o'clock whistle to blow on a Friday.
So he can slide down a fucking dinosaur and go to his Friday evening mass. Is that what you're after, Fred Flintstone?
No, that is not what I'm after.
Where's the fucking energy level you're giving back to this discussion?
Frankly, I've been taking a pounding on it, and I'd take it.
Pounding? You're asked a fucking question on the air where people discuss things. You see that as taking a pounding.
Well,
I see it as being invited into the fucking show where a producer should be.
No, I'm not.
And that's the second fucking time this week you told me you took a pounding on the air. And it's fucking bullshit. You know what a fucking pounding is, Earl?
No, I'm not.
Fucking coming in here 3 hours and never having fucking shit to work with. To bullshit, no fucking breaks, nothing else, with no one else to fucking play off of. That's a fucking pounding. Where everybody going back to do the same little, Dave's going to come in and do his dumb fucking thing and go out. You're fucking going to give me nothing and fucking come out.
Well, I didn't mean you and Fez, not at all. I'm just saying, the listeners, they'll always take a pound. I'll always take a pound.
Will you sit there fucking quietly and give back fucking zero energy, Earl, and see if you don't fucking deserve a fucking pounding?
No, I do the best that I can. And if I need to do better, I'll do better.
Do fucking better right this second. Have some fucking energy about yourself during a conversation.
I'll be more.
I'm not going to fucking yank teeth in here for 3 hours a day.
I will do better. I will definitely do better.
You hear the fucking dead air, Earl? You know what that is? That means if fucking Ron comes back fucking down from fucking where he always has to be. That's the fucking dead air sound.
And I'll definitely...
I never worked in a fucking place where people didn't want to fucking hop in.
No, I didn't say I didn't want to hop in. I'm just...
Well, good. Run with it right now. Explain yourself. I'll fucking listen quietly.
I'll give as much answers on a subject that I know about, and I'll try to provide as much information that I know about and feel passionate about. But if that doesn't translate well, I will do better. I will try to give back more energy. But I'm doing the best that I can. That's all I can do.
Oh, God. I'm doing the best I can. What does that mean? We've seen you up before. We know the best you can do.
No, and again, this is it's a topic that I'm not very well versed in, and I'll try to.
You fucking tell us you spend 4 hours a week in fucking church. You missed the first half of the Jets game. Is that right or wrong?
Yes, the service starts at 11.
Well, then how do you act, and you've been doing that for 35 years, how do you act like if anything comes up about the Bible, you completely have no idea and you don't want to discuss it?
Well, as far as evolution, evolution, that is pulling teeth. I'm not that well versed on it.
You told us that the dinosaurs and man walk around at the same time, right?
No, I had...
That's a belief that you had.
I said I cannot get out of my... For whatever reason...
All I ask you to do is to describe that fucking belief. To look at yourself like a normal fucking person would and go, I had a belief, where did I get it from?
Yes, and the first thing I said was, it's a crazy thought. And I said, I don't know why I have this thought in my head, but I cannot get that thought out of my head.
We'll try to figure it out, Earl. Monday I'm going to sit here fucking quietly, and I'm going to listen to the report that you do.
Yes, and I will gather information and present it as best as I can possibly.
I know you think I'm a fucking ball buster, but I want you to fucking lay down and get this thought in your head. Ask what fucking Opie would do if he had his little fucking shit that I have to fucking fill this fucking show with. I'm fucking swear to God. I'm not busting balls or acting like Opie's more of a fucking hard ass than I am. But I'm just fucking saying to you guys, on a fucking day-to-day basis, would he be fucking pissed off about it? It's true. And do I ever get pissed off about it?
No.
I never fucking do. Wiki fucking comes in here, I added 2 extra fucking members to O&A's team. I don't fucking get pissed about it. I just fucking do what I fucking do every fucking single day. But don't act like I fucking am going to sit here and hear you use the term, you take a fucking pounding on this show. Because you're fucking babied on this show, Earl.
And I never said...
I fucking heard you on O&A. Believe me, you don't fucking take a pounding on this show.
But I never said it was you and Ron. I said, the listeners...
I'm fucking Ron. So...
I'm Fez.
You and Fez, I'm sorry. And I never...
Are we going to break or take it to the fucking limit? Let's just break.
Okay.
Earl, I apologize for going off. I fucking, I got my own shit I'm dealing with.
No, you said what you felt, Ronnie.
Yeah,
I respect that. No, I totally respect you saying what you feel. I appreciate the honesty, quite honestly. Honestly.
Well, I don't even know what that means, Earl.
No, for friends we're gonna have our disagreements. So
what was our disagreement about then?
Well,
no idea, right?
Well, we were arguing about my passion for the show. You know what? And you're right. I mean, I need to give more energy and a lot more passion than I need to be.
You're fine the way you are. Just sometimes, whatever. I don't
know. Sometimes I say stupid things. I'll be the first to admit
you don't say. It's not that you say stupid things. It's that you were getting smaller and smaller and smaller because it was a topic that you didn't want to talk about. But, this is our job. This is how we fill the time. Sometimes it's stuff that we want to talk about. Sometimes it's not. What are we going to do?
Ron and Fez. XM202.